Hello beautiful people from around the world. It's Sharon Brown here from Global Palace of Feng Shui with another vision boarding tip for you. Today I thought I'd talk about vision boards for couples. So which is the best way to go about this? Now you can make a choice as to whether you do it as a joint couple vision board, or you can do it individually as to what you're wanting to bring about as a couple and with your relationships. So first and foremost, if you're deciding you want to have a vision board for the both of it, for you and your partner, you've got to be mindful not to force your partner into the idea of doing one of these. It's got to be a suggestion and they've got to be on board wholly and solely. If you sit there and try and force your partner to want to do this and they're not all for it, it's a case of it's going to cause an argument. And vision boarding is not about causing arguments. And at the end of the day, you're going to be looking at that vision board with the memory and the energy of having arguments, fights. It was too much of a challenge. It was hurdles, blah, 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 blah. So you really don't want that. That's not what you want for a vision board for couples. So do not force it. At the end of the day, if you decide you want one to do with relationships as a couple, and they're not on board, do it for yourself. And an interesting thing usually occurs. All of a sudden, things start to happen and you're ticking things off on the vision board that you had put on there that you wanted as a couple, and they're seeing that. They're seeing that you're getting results for that. You're getting excited. And they tend to go, well, I want a piece of the action. Let's do one together. So don't force your partner to do it. Now, if you're fortunate enough that you have got that partner who wants to be on board, wholly and solely, and to do it as a couple, then that works out so much better. So first of all, for a vision board for a couple, you probably want to think about what you both want in the relationship. Is it to be spending more time together? Is it to be able to do different things as individuals, but you want the other person's support and encouragement? It's really a great way of making sure that you're both on the same page. And also, if there are things on there that you want to do as an individual person, that you've got the support of your partner in being able to do that. You may decide that you want to go and do a yoga retreat for yourself and you would like your partner's support in order to do that. So having that on your vision board as a couple works really well. You may be wanting a trip around the world for a second honeymoon or something like that. In that case, it would be very much a case of being able to do one that's going to incorporate images and pictures to do with the two of you selecting which countries you want to go to, how do you want to do it, and what style would you like to do it in. Do you want to go first class? Do you want to go to certain places? Do you want to, go down the the canals in Venice together on a boat? So it's things like that you want to start looking at images, and it starts a conversation as a couple as to what you want. The other thing that we see with these sorts of vision boards for couples is it can actually bring you closer. It can put a different dimension on your relationships. It's just really, really cool to see how it makes your relationship stronger, I reckon. So we actually had a client, a couple in one of my vision boarding, actually it was in one of my very first vision boarding workshops. And it was fascinating to hear when we talked about vision boards for couples, they actually go away every anniversary and do a couple's vision board for what they both want within their relationship as a couple for the next 12 months until their next anniversary, and then they repeat it all over again. So I think that's just a brilliant, brilliant way of being able to do it. So I encourage you to get your partner involved, but willingly. He or she has got to be a willing partner. So book a weekend away. Book a holiday somewhere in the country and just sit down and work out what it is that you both want as a couple. What do you want for the next 12 months? I trust this has been helpful for you. Again, I shall see you in the next one, and until then, I'm wishing you health, harmony and prosperity, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.